On our entrepreneur segment this week, Wambui caught up with one who's ventured into the business of making animal feeds. Here is more.
Livestock is a major subsector of agriculture, providing employment to about 10 million people and contributes 7% to the GDP. Entrepreneur Lewell Ndegwa saw an opportunity in livestock feed production 19 years ago and took it.
We settled on animal feed as a business because we realized that Nakuru, being an agricultural town, is actually a farmer's town, and the farmers will normally have animals to feed.
Capital is cited as a major constraint for startups as financial institutions shy away from such entrepreneurs, with savings and support from family and friends emerging as a cushion.
If I remember well, we started with about 52,000 shillings. And we started actually in a small way, buying and selling raw materials before we came to production.
Even with the increase on demand for animal products on the back of strong growth in the dairy sector, the rise in the cost of inputs is cited as a major challenge.
There are times when certain raw materials are in shortage, like the cotton seed cake. You find there are times you can't get it, or when you have to get it, it's very expensive. The things like wheat bran is also sometimes very scarce for reasons we cannot explain. But in most cases, besides the scarcity, we normally get them they are at sometimes very exorbitant prices.
The East African integration process, meant to lower the cost of doing business within the region by facilitating free movement of goods and people, is yet to take shape. If realized, it will create an excellent business environment.
When we have to get raw materials from Uganda or Tanzania, there are certain levies we have to declare at the border. And sometimes from that side, the costs of bringing these goods is very high because of the taxation at the border. But maybe if the East African common market is properly integrated, such that all the countries benefit and the levies are lowered, we expect to gain a lot from that integration.
The high cost of energy, which is a big component in the final cost of manufactured goods, also continues to pose major problems for the manufacturing sector.
Electricity is one big cost because one, it's very expensive. Electricity is very expensive. And two, it also becomes very expensive because of several and various blackouts, which lend us helpless. When we're supposed to produce, we cannot produce, and yet we still have to pay the workers, and we have to continue maintaining the other costs.
For budding entrepreneurs, Lewell advises that hard work, determination, and seizing opportunities when they arise are critical for entrepreneurial success. For Eye on Kenya, I am Wambui.